It's California Country, featuring your favorite country music stars, your old-time favorites, and the new stars on the horizon. And now, the man responsible for bringing country to California, Mr. Sonny Martin.
Hi, and welcome to California Country. We got a great show for you with a lot of great guest stars, which we'll have on here in just a short time.
Heartache number one was when you left me. I never knew that I could hurt this way. And heartache number two was when you came back again. You came back and never meant to stay. Now I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number three was when you called me and said that you were coming back to stay. With hopeful heart I've waited for you, knocked on the door. I waited but you must have lost your way. Now I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Here's the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, my first guest star tonight is a gentleman that's worked all over Southern California and he's got a big following. One of the finest entertainers. How about a great big round of applause, if you would, Mr. Gary Hanley, the Gary Hanley Band.
In the shadows of my mind, I see her just the way she used to be. When I'm alone at night and I turn on the lights, she goes walking through the shadows of my mind. She's just a girl I used to know a long, long time ago, and I did her wrong just one too many times. Now every single night when I turn on the lights, she goes walking through the shadows of my mind. In the shadows of my mind, I see her just the way she used to be. When I'm alone at night and I turn on the lights, she goes walking through the shadows of my mind. walking through the shadows of my mind. In the shadows of my mind, I see her just the way she used to be. When I'm alone at night and I turn out the lights, she goes walking through the shadows of my mind. She goes walking through the shadows of my mind.
28, Gary, how long have you been out here in California?
I've been out here about 12 years now.
What brought you out to beautiful Southern California?
Oh, the beautiful U.S. Marines brought me out here.
How long was you playing music while you was in the Marines, or?
Yeah, I was playing on the weekends, you know, after boot camp and infantry training and all that, you know.
You were stationed in Camp Pendleton?
Yeah.
When did you form your own group? I mean,
about 7 years ago, the guys I have right now.
Last year, in 1982, you was voted in the top 5 of the non-touring bands by the Academy of Country Music.
Yeah, that's something we're real proud of.
Really, I caught your show at Disneyland about, I guess about that time, and tremendous show.
Thank you.
Tremendous show.
It's a great place to play.
You got an album coming out pretty soon, don't you?
Yeah, we went in just recently and did 12 songs. We got them on tape and everything, and supposed to release it pretty quick here, hopefully.
How many songs did you write on the album, Gary?
Total, I wrote 5 out of the 12. Were my own
One of the songs I was called Middle Class Blues.
Mm-hmm.
What inspired you to write the song?
Just sitting around watching TV one day, you know, with no money, and I just thought, you know, I can't be the only guy in the world that's got the middle class blues, you know. So, shoot, I'll just write a song about it, share it a little bit, you know. Hard economic times, you know.
There you go. You just completed 13 shows for the Britannia Jeans.
Right, yeah, we did some advertisement things for them. We toured 14 Broadway stores within 7 days. And we'd set up in the junior men's department or something, you know, and just play, and play for about 45 minutes each day, or each Broadway store.
Are you planning any tours? You're going to go out on tour, like a national tour, you know, and kick off with your album?
Well, when we get everything released, you know, you have to have that record out there first.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's hard. It's tough these days, you know, in the music business to get a record out where, as far as the promotion of a record is concerned.
It sure is.
And to build your name on a national basis. I know that a lot of artists today can get regional hits, local hits, but to go across the United States, or, you know, with a hit record is a toughie, and it's a lot of years on the road, you know, to put it together. There's no doubt in my mind, you know, that of course, after seeing you perform and knowing you all these years, you know, that the songs that you record, you're on your way up, you know, and
I feel I got a real good bunch of guys together now. You know, it takes a lot of years to get the right combination of players, you know, that you can get along with, and are real good pickers too.
Who's in your band?
Steel guitar, I have Ray Austin, who's out from Texas, you know, just a couple of years. And on lead guitar, Mark Patterson, who's one of my neighbors up in Thousand Oaks. And on drums, we have Jeff Winter. Steve Duncan's sitting in with us today on the show. Jeff couldn't be here. And Dennis Mask is the bass player.
6 years. That's a long time for a group to be together.
Oh, it sure is. You can get tight within that length of time usually.
You sure can. Well, where are you working at now here?
We're working at the Longhorn Saloon over in Canoga Park. We're going Wednesday through Sunday, and then doing Disneyland and stuff like that too.
Super. So what else is in store for Gary Hadley?
Well, we just did a single, the Middle Class Blues you're talking about. We've got that out right now, and on the flip side is a tune written by Merle Haggard, You Don't Have Very Far to Go, which is a great song.
I love that song.
I can't say it as good as Merle can, but who can, you know?
Merle's great.
He sure is. He's been my influence for about 15 years now. The greatest.
Gary, do you think it would be possible if we could get you to do another song for us?
Yeah, twist my arm a little bit, I think.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gary Hanley.
I love the country and you. I love the things you say and do. So if you decide to change my tune, change me to country too. I was born and raised in town. Well, I never knew how the country got around. But now that I know you, I plainly see I need some country in me. I love the country and you. I love the things you say and do. So if you decide to change my tune, change me to country too. Well, I finally got used to the way you speak, even though your manners were weak. But it didn't matter about your sociality. Put some country in me. I love the country in you. I love the things you say and do. So if you decide to change my tune, change me to country too. Change me to country too.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our next guest star. You've seen him on numerous midnight special shows. You've also seen him in the movie Every Which Way But Loose with Clint Eastwood. Please make welcome, if you would, Mr. Jerry Inman.
I looked for trouble and I found it, son. Straight down the barrel of a lone man's gun. I tried to run, but I don't think I can. You make a move, you're a dead man. Friend ain't living long like this. Ain't living long like this, can I, baby? They put the handcuffs on behind my back, left me reeling on a cold steel rack. Can't sleep at all in the jailhouse, baby. Oh, ain't living long like this, can I, baby? Grew up in Texas off a Wayside Drive, son of a car up in some all-night dive that drove a stalker to a dirty death. All I remember was a grown man's breath. Ain't living long like this. Oh, ain't living long like this, can I, baby? You know the story about the real dogs now. Don't let them take you to the man downtown. They got them all in the jailhouse, baby. Oh, ain't living long like this, can I, baby? West Side Drive. Son of a car, it's an all-night dive. That drove a stalker to a dirty death. All I remember was the romance breath. Ain't living long like this. Oh, ain't living long like this. Can I, baby? You know the story about the jailhouse ball. Gonna do it, but you don't get caught. They cut 'em all in the jailhouse, baby. Oh, ain't living long like this. Can I, baby? Ain't living all like this. Can I, baby? Ain't sleeping all like this. Can I, baby?
So how you been?
Boy, I've been fantastic. Looking forward to doing this.
You're living up in Gilroy now.
Yes, sir, the garlic capital of the world.
How do you like it up there?
I love it. Got 3 fishing lakes close to me. My boat's out on one. Go water skiing. It's lovely.
But beyond all that, you are just doing all kinds of things now.
Yeah, I just got back from St. Louis, Missouri. Went back there and worked a club out there. We'll be going back Memorial Day weekend for a concert with Johnny Paycheck and George Jones and myself.
Where'd you work at in St. Louis?
Gene Davis Club, Apache Lake.
That's right, yeah. Gene's got one. I used to work the downspout up there all the time in Florissant.
Yeah, Gene started me in the business back in 1960, and along with Jimmy Snyder, J.D. Manus used to play steel for me. I've known this guy right here for many times. Good dude.
Yeah, I used to work with Gene back when he lived in St. Louis. You know, we used to come up, and he is one superb person.
Oh, yeah.
He really
Great
has
writer.
helped, yes, he has helped a lot of people out in the music business.
When I was with Columbia Records, we recorded one of these songs called One for Him and Two for Me.
Yeah.
And it went in 98 with a bullet going out. But it was still there.
Superman. So tell me, how about Every Which Way But Loose?
Oh, that was a fun thing. We filmed at the Palomino Club, and I was Mel Tillis's band leader.
Right.
And we had, for the 2 songs we done, it took us 2 days to shoot it. But we just had a good time. Party was had ball.
Well, that Palomino stage is familiar to you after that.
yeah.
You was there 6 years, wasn't you?
Yeah, I worked there
As a
4
leader.
years from 1960 to 65. Then I went back in 76 through 78 with my own group.
Yeah.
And I got 2 awards from the Academy with Best Band Non-Touring for a house band. And then I got some for rhythm guitar player, and then I got a couple for Most Promising Male Vocalist of California. So
You've racked them up.
well, I'm trying to.
You know, as everybody knows, one of our all-time greats, Marty Robbins, passed away, and you work with Marty. I mean,
Yes, sir.
he was one tremendous person.
That was my tiki god. That's my hero.
Yes, sir.
And someday I hope to do a tribute album to him.
That would
That's
be
how much I
great.
love the man.
I understand that there was some talk here recently that they were going to put together some kind of a show that was a tribute type show, you know, for Marty. And they had talked to me about it, and I said, oh, absolutely, let's do it, you know.
For sure.
That would be so great.
Oh, yeah. It's good to have peers in this business and people that you can look up to because you can learn by it.
Yeah.
And pretty near everyone that's on the show today, I have worked with throughout my career. And
We've all
it's
looked up
It's
to
sort of
him.
like old home week.
We've all looked up to him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Eddie Dean, yeah.
I have a son that's 21, and he's looking up to me, and it sure makes me feel good.
That's great.
Makes you work just a little bit harder, you know?
Let's see. So what are you going to do? You got some records you're going to do any releasing? Or any albums?
Well, we've been kind of hiding out up there in Gilroy, doing a little writing, and a lot of rehearsing. My son's playing with me now, and so I'd like to get back in the studio in the near future because I got some pretty good songs, and I'm fixing to do one that we recorded some time back with my band when I had the Palomino, and it was recorded earlier by Roy Orbison back in maybe 57, 58. It's called Leah.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do that on the show today.
Beautiful.
So-
Beautiful. Looking forward to
All
that.
right.
So you got any more plans for any more movies? I mean, you know,
Well, no,
are you going to
just,
pursue that end of it?
I really don't know. I'm still pursuing my recording career because I'd like to have me a good record and a good song. And, you know, I'd like to be a household word name all over the world. But
You've had
that's still my
some
goals.
tremendous records, though.
Yeah,
Tremendous. You know, I've got them all, and this is super.
I'm probably the highest paid demo cutter in the business. When you talk about cover records, I've been covered quite a few times. But when they cover you, Hoss, you're doing something right.
Listen, Jerry, do you think it's possible that we could indulge upon you to maybe do that song for us?
It'll be my pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest entertainers in country music, please, Mr. Jerry Yenman.
Thank you.
Here I go, from the hut to the boat to the sea, for Leah. I gotta go diving in the bay. Gotta get a lot of oysters, find some pearls today, to make a pretty necklace for Leah. Gotta go deep and find the one who's just right. I'll bet my Leah will be surprised tonight as I place the pearls around the only girl for me. Here I go, from the hut to the boat to the sea, for Leah. Something's wrong, I cannot move around. My leg is caught, it's pulling me down. But I'll keep my hands shut tight, for if they find me, they'll find the pearls for Leah. Now it's over, I'm awake at last. Old heartaches and memories from the past. It was just another dream about my lost love, my Leah. Here I go, back to sleep in my dreams. I'll be with Leah, Leah,
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sonny Martin.
Thank you.
Day I started loving you again, and I'm right back where I've really always been. I
heartache's end. And then today, honey, I started loving you again. What a fool I was to think I could get by. You know, honey, with all these tears, Lord, that I've cried. Yeah, I guess I should have known that it was gonna come. And that crying time, Lord, for Sonny, had already begun. You know, as I look out over this crowd of people, Lord, I wonder just how many that this song hits home for. If you've ever been in love with somebody a long time back, you split up with them, they go their way and you go yours. And then some years later, you're walking down the street and you see this person. If you really, really, truly love, this is the first thing that's got to come to your mind. Well, today I started loving her again. Yes, I did, honey. And I'm right back where I've really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heart extend. And then today, girl, I started loving you again. Yes, today I started loving you again. Thank you.
And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to feature our band on a fine song. If you would, a big round of applause, Mr. Jimmy Snyder and the Jimmy Snyder Band.
If I'd give my love to you, girl, would I get love in return? Or would I just get a fire for as long as it will burn? I'm not looking for a lover, I don't even want a friend. I want this to last forever and forever never end. Don't tell me lies or hypnotize me with your eyes to say that you need me. If this is just a one night stand, I'd rather turn around and walk away. Don't hold me in your arms and run your fingers through my hair if you don't love me. If this is just a game, well, honey, but I don't think I really care to play. And I've trusted you before me, but you always let me down. I came back to you believing I was more than just your clown. You say it will be different. This time your love is real. Honey, don't make me believe you if this ain't the way you feel. Don't tell me lies or hypnotize me with your eyes to say that you need me. If this is just a one night stand, I'd rather turn around and walk away. your eyes by saying that you need me. If this is just a one-night stand, I'd rather turn around and walk away. Don't hold me in your arms and run your fingers through my hair if you don't love me. If this is just a game, well, honey, but I don't think I really care to play. If this is just a game, well, honey, but I don't think I really care to play.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the all-time greats of country music, Mr. Eddie Dean.
See them tumbling down, pledging their love to the ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. Cares of the past are behind, nowhere to go but I'll find just where the trail will wind, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. I know when night is gone that a new world's born to dawn. I'll keep rolling along. Deep in my heart is a song. Here on the range I belong, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. All day I've faced that barren waste without the taste of water, cool water. Old Dan and I, with throats burned dry and souls that cry for water. Dan, don't you listen to him, Dan. He's a devil, not a man, and he spreads the burning sand with water. Oh, Dan, can't you see that big green tree where the water's running free and it's waiting there for you and me? Water. My good friend, in memory of Mr. Eddie Miller. Oh, please release me, let me go, for I don't love you anymore. To live together is a sin. Yours are cold. Oh, let me go. Oh, please release me, can't you see? You'd be a fool to cling to me. To live our life would bring us pain. Oh, release me and let me love again. Oh, release me and let me love again.
Hey, Sonny, thanks for the introduction. Right to the point.
Nice to see you again.
Oh, it's always good to see you, Sonny. How's the world treating you, all right?
Fine. How you been?
I'm fine. Just great.
What is Eddie Dean doing nowadays?
Oh, just working, playing a lot of golf, get a lot of exercise, and taking good care of my health and loving my friends.
You're looking good.
Thank you.
Really looking good.
Thank you. I feel good. I'm very fortunate to be here and to be around as long as I have, and still being able to sing for my friends out there. It's a great pleasure.
Sounding great, too.
Thank you.
You started with Hopalong Cassidy.
In pictures, yes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I did my first picture with Tex Ritter. It was a picture called Rolling Home to Texas, and I did a singing sheriff in it.
What year was that?
Oh, good gracious, let's don't go back that far. Well, actually, I think it was about 1939, I think it was, 38 or 39. And then the second thing that I did was in a Gene Autry. I did a horse fall and a little bit part. And it wasn't an accidental fall, it was a stunt. And that sort of got me acquainted with the casting director of the Republic.
Right.
And then from then on, I met Pop Sherman through a friend of mine, a couple of friends of mine. One of them was Art Rush, who handles Roy Rogers, and the other one was another good friend that took me out to Republic and got me started out there, and also got me in the Hopalong Cassidy pictures. And I sang with the King's Men. A lot of the folks will remember the King's Men back in the old days. They were a great quartet. And I did 9 hopalongs. So I really didn't start with Hoppy, but Pop Sherman, he's sort of a big daddy to me, and he tried to get Paramount to do a series with me. Well, later on, many years later, of course, I did a series, but in 45, actually, when I started my series.
Oh, goodness. You were the first vice president of the Academy of Country Music out here on the West Coast.
Yeah, I helped organize it. In fact, there were 5 of us that met at the great Palomino Club many years ago. Let's see, is Eddie Miller, who wrote one of the songs I did, and also Johnny Bond, Gordon Calcote, who was a disc jockey, Tommy Wiggins, and myself.
Right.
And we met at Palomino and brought up the idea of starting this show. Originally, it was set up for basically for the musicians or the talent that hadn't gotten a break yet.
Right.
That was the original plan for it, and then finally it started to grow, and now it's become, of course, a big network show.
Right. You wrote one of my all-time favorites, Hillbilly Heaven.
Well, I'm a co-writer on that.
Right.
Hal Southern brought the idea over. I think he had a dream, and Hal had worked with me and the Frontiersmen, they were called.
Right.
And had Hi Bussy on there, and Hi Bussy played the accordion, and he did a song with me back several years ago on the record. One has my name, the other has my heart, which is I'm a co-writer on with Hal Blair and my dearest, my wife, and it became a big hit, as you know, and Jerry Lee Lewis had it out a couple of years ago as a single, and I got another good friend who's going to bring it out as a single, I think, pretty quick. So.
But you're not telling who it is.
Well, it's MG, his initials are. He lives down around Houston or somewhere, down in Texas somewhere. He's very popular right now.
Okay.
All right?
That's okay.
I think people know it.
You're in the Western Hall of Fame.
Well, I'm very fortunate. I got, I think about a year ago, a couple of years ago, Newhall started a thing called the Western Walk of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
And Newhall, all of us cowboys made pictures out there. And, of course, Gene had his museum out there, which burned down, and which was a sad thing to all of us.
Yeah.
But they decided to do this Western Walk of Fame. And they put this big plaque in, like they do in Hollywood, the
Right.
star. So they started out with William S. Hart and Tom Mix and Gene Autry. And last year, why I was honored with my dear friend Tex Ritter and my pal Rex Allen, the great singer, and myself. And they're going to make it every year now. And it's real nice. If you ever get a chance, go out there and walk down the walk and look at it.
I sure will. I hear through the grapevine that you got a brand new album due out.
Yeah, and I hope some of these cotton pickers that are in the business, the distributors, will listen to it and maybe release one old lady's album. I've got a lot of fans out there that ask me why they can't buy my records, and the reason why, because they're not distributed. So we have to put some of them out on mail order, and I think if, well, who knows, they might sell pretty good for them. They could try it, couldn't they?
I found that a lot of times just the television ads that they run where you call in the 800 number, and through the mail order, I found that sometimes that's a real popular way to deal with your albums.
Well, that would be a good idea because it certainly reaches a lot of people. Anyway, I love to sing, and if people would like them, I hope that whatever I do on record, that they accept it nice and like I feel when I put it in there.
It'll be great.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
It'll be great. Right now, let's listen to a tune from our band here.
You mean old Jimmy Snyder's going to play another one? Hey, Jimmy, that's one of my favorite guys. Play it, son.
Right now, here's Miss Kellyanne to do a Lane Brody song called Till You Return to Me.
Thank you. I wake up every morning to realize that you're gone. Now my mistakes, they come back to me. So hard to face another dawn. Everywhere, constant reminder of how life with you used to be. And I'll go through the motions of living till you return to me. Till you return
Ladies and gentlemen, the Larry McNeely Band. Ladies and gentlemen, the Larry McNeely Band. 25, 40, 98, I throw the rock and roll party on my last birthday and it's good. Rocking my life away. Been a moving and I'm grooving and I'm getting it both night and day. Got a gal named Nellie, she's a chili peppercorn. She knows how to roll, sonny knows how to rock, and I'm rocking my life away. Been a moving and I'm grooving and I'm getting it both night and day. Streamline, fleet line, military brass. She knows a gentle daughter, but sonny talks back, and I'm rocking my life away. I've been a moving and I'm grooving and I'm getting both night and day. Say, come on, baby, you know what I mean. I like the way you shake that thing, and I'm rocking my life away. Been a boogie, 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 both night and day. Say, rock, rock, rock and roll, 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 and boogie, 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 both night and day. Say, rock, rock, rock and roll, say, rock, rock, rock and roll, say, rock, rock, rock and roll, say, rock, rock, rock and roll. My name is Sonny Martin, and I'm darn sure here to stay. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'd like to thank all our special guests, and we'll see you next week on California Country.
This has been an RMS production in association with Perspective Entertainment.